I came to New York really 10 years ago without any family. I was alone. I remember most distinctly this idea of the imprisoned lightning to symbolize her torch. And I remember I had just started writing poetry when I was young, so I had a sense that imprisoned lightning meant more than what it was, but I couldn't really figure out what it meant. And now all these years later, I meet someone like Angelica. She's the imprisoned lightning. I always thought about something she wrote in class or something she said. She was just one of those students that stand out to me the most, is this idea of imprisoned lightning. What do you think that can refer to symbolically? She just had this twinkle. I remembered her eyes. She struck me from the very beginning as very soulful, sort of beyond her years. Now that I know her more, I understand that there is this kind of cloud of sadness that follows her wherever she goes.
I saw this little girl. She's very well dressed. And I thought about it. I was like, she will never know struggle. She may know struggle, but not my kind of caterpillar struggle. She will only know the struggle of butterflies.
They call me sometimes. Angelica called me last week, and she was sadder than usual. I think she was just pondering her struggle, her unique struggle, in the face of people who don't seem to be struggling as much. There are so many stories like this. For every Angelica, there's 3 more, and you never know who they are until they reveal themselves. It's been liberating for them to share their stories. These stories that have been characterized by shame and silence. And once they started to speak, they realized that this is not harmful to me. This is actually healing. Angelica, her father's been in prison since she was a baby, like less than a year old. So this is all that she knows. All of her memories of her father are in the context of barbed wire and fences and concrete walls. And that really came to the surface for me when we were in this installation, when the kids, this is at Juilliard, they were all rehearsing, and I see her kind of looking over at her phone. It rang. She was expecting a call from her father. So here she is, with the cream of the crop in this, elite conservatory, fulfilling her dream, yet she still is a part of her that's still tethered, right? Always to her situation. If she doesn't have a place to speak, to express herself, everything that she has carrying inside of her, then she's like this bottled up energy. And so I felt like, how amazing would it be to invite her to work with my Juilliard students on this public poetry demonstration. I wanted the students to really examine what freedom really means in today's context.
He went crazy, that man of mine. He loved this idea that freedom meant me.
That's why I'm doing this, is because I know that they have so much to impart, and if other young people in their positions can hear their stories, they can feel a sense of solace that their stories are being told. And maybe it might give them the permission and the agency to be more vocal about this thing that they really shouldn't be ashamed of. It's not their fault.
No.
It's not their fault.